Alright, and we're back for game number 4. Well, technically game number 5. I lost the fourth. I lost the third game. We are 3-1. I lost to an opponent with a strength of the pack on a revenge flyer. That was brutal. So I have 5 red sources in my deck only. So my chance of drawing out red source is a little bit worse than 1 in 7. That's not great. But I do have some good turn 2 plays. I'm gonna keep this and just cross my fingers that I do draw a red before too late. I don't need to play both of these spells on turn 4, so I can afford to wait a few more turns. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Play well, get rewarded. I knew that was gonna happen. Wow. This is as good as the draw can possibly get. Crazy. And next turn I can harpoon either of these units? How is he gonna deal with a 6/4 quick strike? Oh no, my opponent is mana screwed. I'm actually gonna put it onto the flyer just because I don't want to put all my eggs into one basket. If he has a Vanquish, for example, this way both of these threats are very good. So he needs to deal with both of them rather than drawing a blue, a permafrost, and then like a blue mana and then permafrost, for example. So my opponent is mana screwed. Clearly he didn't invest enough of his level up skills on luck like I did. Yep, just attacking for 9. This game is very much over. My advice for my opponent is to get better at top decking. I mean, just spend some time and develop that skill. Okay, so let's play the next game. Obviously, I'm kidding. That's really unfortunate for my opponent. Personally, for me, when I lose to Mana Screw, I get pretty mad, and I stop playing the game for a few hours. This is not good. Both of my early game plays are not great plays, and I don't even have green or red. Typically on turn 2 I would like to play a unit so then I can develop my board. Having answers is all fine and good, but the last hand, none of those spells can develop my board until I get a 6 drop. Good. So things are going well. I also have my red here. I have all the colors that I need, and I have enough green and blue to cast every spell in the game. I mean, in my deck. And I have 5 power now. I think this is as good as it gets. This is annoying, but I can kill it with Finest Hour. But I think what I'm gonna do is play the 3/1. I would rather start trading damage. I feel like my deck is decently aggressive that I can trade damage. Oh, okay, well I take 5 then. That card? I'm not sure about that card. Oh, perfect. So I can attack with this and this actually. I'll just block that with a Finest Hour next turn and hope that he doesn't have a trick. Otherwise, I get destroyed by the trick. Maybe I should have held this back and block instead. Well, even if it's a trick, it's at worst a trade. I don't get to lose. I don't think I will lose both my cards. Ah, he has no trick. Perfect. And next turn this becomes a 4/4 Aegis. Things are going well. My opponent has very little on board. He's deciding if he wants to kill it. Oh, he wants to... Okay, fine. Kill the 3/1. That's fine. I'd rather he kill the 3/1. The 3/1 is not as good as this unit here, I don't think. A 4/4 Aegis is actually pretty big and pretty mean. I can mortar pretty much anything he plays. I can block this. I can mortar for at least a few more turns. So I'm okay trading this stranger for his stranger. I have no ways to benefit from having strangers in my deck, but I don't know if my opponent does, because in these colors there's a couple of very good uncommon strangers. There's the Shadow one that gives him +1/+0. Oh, well that sucks. Wonder if he'll block this and take the free kill. No, I'll attack him. I will trade the mortar for the 2/5 because the 2/5 is gonna get in my way for a long time to come. I would really like to draw the 3 mana 2/1 that gives a unit flying. That would be really good. Oh, now I can't do anything to that. Oh no. Eat with a harpoon, can I? Maybe I can. So with a harpoon he can't block. He can block, but I won't die, and he can't gang block because I can first strike this down. And I think he is gonna block, so there's no point in bluffing it. Because he won't want me to draw a card, so he's gonna take that gamble that I have a trick. Next turn though, I will attack into him and not worry about anything. Oh, actually, I get destroyed by a trick here, don't I? He didn't have a trick 3 turns ago when I killed his soldier, and since then he's drawn 1 land. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I think the upside is. Oh crap! It's unfortunate. I have to burn this now because otherwise, I lose my unit for nothing. So this way, he can block, but neither of us lose our unit. I traded my mortar for his cavalry and his Copperpaw Blessing, which I think is a decent enough trade. But now I can't attack him anymore because I lost the mortar. But I am very glad that I drew this very powerful card from my opponent's hand, though, because this card could screw me over pretty hard later on. So I got nothing until I have a way to remove this giant wall. Any other copies of Mortar would do it. Giving this flying would do it. Oh, now he has a good attack on me. So Mortar is here. So what happens if I attack with this? I can do 5 quick strike damage. So he's not gonna block with this. He's gonna block with this and this. In which case, I can first strike this down and this dies. You can block with these two. No, this is actually a very good attack. There's no way I can lose this in this attack. Because if he blocks with these two, I survive. So he has to block with all 3, in which case I kill 2 of his units this way. Actually, if I mortar this, does it make any difference? I don't think it makes any difference, right? If I mortar this or this, or let's just mortar this. That's too bad. Still can't get rid of over this 4/7. Oh no, another 1/5. This is brutal. Well, at least I can do 3 damage in the air. This is a good attack. He can eat this, but I eat this for free, and then he takes 3. Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Because if he eats this with his 4/7, then he loses his 1/5, which I think is a pretty good trade to me. One thing is I keep clearing his board off. Keep clearing units off his board. It's very good for me because this thing loses effectiveness when he has more and more units onto the board. So let's attack with all 3, and just hope he doesn't have a trick this time. Looks like he might. Oh dear! What a giant unit. Oh crap! All right, but he's still taking 6 though. And he needs another answer for this flyer. So he needs to answer 2 flyers this turn or he loses. Hope he doesn't have it. Hey, what's this new symbol? Oh. That's what it says. Great. That was a pretty fast 2 games, so I think I'll record one more on this video. My opponent's deck was very defensive by nature. He had a lot of low power, high toughness units, and he has no evasion and just a few combat tricks. I wonder how he plans to win games, because his biggest unit was a 5/5, and a 4/7 is good, of course, but it's very good on defense, but it's not very good on offense. Perfect power in terms of colors, but I think keeping 5 land hands is too risky. So even though my 3 and 4 turn play is very good, I'm gonna redraw this. Okay. I need to draw a red mana like I did last time, like two games ago when I go turn 2 Herald, turn 3 Clan Hero. That's what I want. And then turn 4 Harpoon. That would be perfect. Alright, one more turn. Come on, any land. Well, not any land. Preferably the fire one. But I'll take any land though. Well, I kind of got fire land. Kind of got fire. But not really a land. Now any land is good. Any land would do. I can miss for maybe 1 or 2 more turns before it's too late. No, let's not attack him. We'll attack with this though. Ah, good trade. Yes. That's perfect. His unit is bigger than mine. Oh no, this is such a... Wait, if I silence it... Oh, he does... I don't think he gets the Minotaur when I silence it with Bring Down. That would be really good. Missed a land. Too many turns now. Please don't have Protect. And tell me the silence works. That's awesome. Alright. Bring Down. Very good card. I need a land though. I need a land very badly. Oh, deck. I think about 40% of my deck is lands, and to not hit the 3rd land drop like this is like less than 0.1% chance. But it seems to happen a lot in this game. So it makes me wonder if the random generator for this game is even correct. I think I'll still put it on here because it gives me the option later to block either unit. I'll take 4 when he attacks, but next turn I can block with my Westwing Herald here. Oh no, that's a really big advantage. Well, I'll attack him and make him block or potentially go to 1 on his shield. If I do draw a land, I think my first play... Well, I think I'll attack and then play the 5/3 if I draw land, because it puts the most power on board. Yeah, certainly not going to block. Yes, there it is. Alright, so... I'm definitely going to attack him. And I do believe this is the right play, because this 5/3 also blocks his 4/4. Yeah, I just want to play the highest power, the best unit I have on board. I want to kill this staff as quickly as I can. He's drawn 2 free cards off of it already. On the following turn, I would most likely play the Reckless Sky Snapper here. And then once this is destroyed, then I can take some turns off to play the Architect. Perfect. Now, how do I get through? I can put a Harpoon on this, giving it 6, which means that he has to chump with this. Or he has to... Yeah, he needs to block with all 3 units to be able to stop this thing. In which case, I would simply choose to kill the 4/6. Yeah, you know, I am definitely going to get some cards out of this deal, one way or another. Yep. So he's most likely just going to chomp with one of these units and then block here, which is fine. I'm still getting a card out of it, and he draws an extra card, but he loses a card for no reason. Not no reason. He loses a card. So it's not too horrendous, as long as I continue to be able to clear off his board. Now, if he plays a big unit here, though, then I can no longer attack with the clan hero, unless I draw a mortar. So we'll see what happens. Good thing I didn't play the Sky Snapper yet, because then I would just lose it for no. I would attack into it and lose it for sure. So I think next turn I will play the Wind Shaper, making this a 4/6. And 2/4 is actually 2/4 is not relevant. I can't block this anyway. But I don't really want to play the Spell Shield Architect, because I would like to give one of these units Aegis, but then I can't really afford to take a turn off not attacking. That's tough. Let's see what I draw. That's really tough. Oh no! I can't beat through this thing at all now. I'll take the 10. But I can't. This thing has endurance, so I can't fight through this at all, even with the clan hero. That's really bad. So he's clearly going to block here, because this is by far the better unit. So I'll lose one of these units. I'll lose this unit, and then I'll get rid of his shield. That's still not a very good deal for me. Or I can attack with these two. He can block this, and then he loses his shield. I'm trading my 3/5 flying for his staff. Oh, that is not that great of a deal. In fact, that's a horrendous deal. And I have no hope of ever blocking this thing. And I'm at 6. I'm at 7, so I die next turn. I have to play the Silverwing Familiar to not die. So the question is, do I want to throw this away for his staff, or just let him draw more cards? I think I play the Silverwing no matter what. I think I just let him draw another card. The 3/5 is a little bit too important for me at the moment. I can't really afford to lose it. I would really like to draw a mortar. I only play one copy of Bring Down, so I don't have another one to draw. This is tough. This is tough. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not beating this card. Okay, okay, wow. Even if I had a Bring Down, it wouldn't be enough at this point. Yep, this game is lost. There's no way I can beat this. Wait, let's GG first. Alright, and I will record the next video on a separate. Sorry, I'll record the next game on a separate video.